Looking at the next pick, we are looking at Iceland in the fourth delete, a match between Arborg playing against Hamar. Here, we are looking at this particular comparison, which is just had not far ago, the head-to-head. Hamar play against Arborg 3-1. That is 4 goals were scored based on recent event they had. Also looking at the performances based on game played, I want to share Arborg performance at home. They have registered 60% win rate, 3 out of 5 wins based at home, as compared to the away team, which out of 4 events, they have had 2 wins, registering 50% win rate. Looking at some comparison of games which these teams have had, I want to look at a match where they had a match against Ka Hafnajudu. You can see 3 goals to 2, making a total of 5 goals. This same Ka Hafnajudu also had a game with the opponent here, Ka Hafnajudu. 6 goals were also scored, almost of equal strength. And of course, if 6 goals were scored here, almost of equal strength, then there is still a possibility of more goals in this event in full time. Looking at another comparison, which I want to share, is a match where they have play against KFS, as you can see here. I also want to look at KH, you can see here, KFS, 5 goals were scored, KFS, 5 goals. This same KFS, as you can see here, 9 goals were scored here, and this shows us a very high amount of goal rating based on the head-to-head of these teams. If this particular team, KFF, have almost equal strength with Hamar, of course, there is still a possibility of Hamar to also have goals against the opponent, as well as the opponent Arborg to also score even more goals against this Hamar. Looking at everything being put in place, we are looking at 2 major picks in this event in full time. Firstly, we want to look at the possibility of 1.5 goal to occur in this match in full time. Secondly, we also want to look at the possibility of 2.5 goals for this event in full time. Looking at the next pick, we are looking at the match between Ardal against Fana in the Norway 3rd division. I will share with you some game performance they just had. Fana played at home based on last event. It beat Ardal 5-0, making a total of over 2.5 goals. This time, Fana is going away and Ardal is coming home. Looking at some game comparison based on performances played, the home team, they are not very good at home, as you can see. Out of 6 events, they have had 2 wins at home, registering a 33% win rate as compared to Fana at away, which out of 6 events, they have had 4 wins, having a 67% win rate. Looking at now some comparison here, like Ardal, which is the home team, and comparing that against the opponent, Fana, I want to share with you some gameplay comparison. First, the match between Fana against Floro, where Fana beat Floro up to 7 goals to 0. This same Floro also had a game with the opponent based on the away game which they had. As you can see here, they also had 2 goals against Floro, telling us that the possibility of Ardal to score goal here is also good, as well as the possibility of the away team to also score is very high. Looking at another comparison here, like a match they have against Askøy, as you can see, Hogersen Stut. I want to look at that. You can see as an example, they had a match against Stut. This is Stut here. They had almost equal strength with Stut, 2-3 goals, making a total of 5. This same Stut also had a game with the opponent here. You can see 7 goals were scored, as you can see, telling us that goal possibility is one of the occurrence here. Another comparison here, a match where they had against Oos, they beat it 3-1. You can see 3 goals to 1. They beat Oos. This same Oos also had the game with the opponent here. You're going to see they registered a huge loss, 4 goals to 2, making a total of 6 goals. And everything being put in place. Also, they had a match played against Frøya, and they beat Frøya 4-1. Frøya also had a game with the opponent as well. As you can see here, they also beat Frøya 4-1. And everything being put in place based on goals possibility, as the away team is good at scoring, as you can see, 7, 2, 3, 3, 2, and 4, as compared to that also of the home team, who also scored good, 3, 3, 3, 2, and 4. Everything being put in order, the goal score rate, conceded rate, and the performances based on goals, conceding power, and strike power. We are looking at 2 major picks here in full time. First, we want to look at the possibility of at least 1.5 goal here in full time, as well as we want to look at the possibility of 2 goals over for this event in full time. In other words, exceeding 2 goals, we have the win, but if it does not exceed, we have the refund. Or looking at 1.5 goal is one of the best choice for this event. Looking at the next pick, we are looking at Norway 3rd Division Group 3, a match between Skeid against Frigg. In this event, I will share with you the recent game they had. You can see that Frigg beat Skeid 6-1 when it was at home. This time it is going away, and we want to look at the performance based on recent game played. The home team is very poor at home. They have 0 win rate, 0%, and out of 6 events they have played at home, 0% win rate, 0 win. Comparing that of the away team, which out of 6 away game played, they have had 4 wins, having a 67% win rate. Looking now at some comparison of game played based on the home team, as you can see here, they are not that good at striking power. 1, 2, 0, 2, and 1. And comparing that of the away team, they are very good at the away based on strike rate. 2, 2, 4, 2, and 3. Looking at some comparison of game played, the home team had a match against Bayroom. They had a very big loss. You can see here, 5-1. This same Bayroom also had a game play against the opponent. And you can see that Bayroom was beaten here up to 3-1, telling us that Frigg still has the upper hand to also lead this match against the opponent Skeid, and also the possibility of goals. Looking at another comparison, they had a match with Arborg 08, almost of equal strength, 3-2. This same Arborg 08 also had a game with Frigg. You can see they were able to beat it 2-0, still telling us that Frigg still have higher power, more as compared to Skeid, and still the possibility of Frigg to still lead, as well as the possibility of goals. Another comparison, like a match they have against Flint, they beat Flint 2-1. This same Flint also had a game with the opponent here. They had a huge loss, 4-1, still telling us that Flint is stronger than Skeid. But if the away team is able to beat Flint 2-1, then there is still a possibility of Frigg to still beat the home team, since Flint was still able to beat Skeid 4-1. So everything being put in order, we are looking at 2 major picks in this event in full time. First, we are looking at Frigg, the away team, to lead in full time. Second, we are looking at the possibility of 1.5 goal in full time. Third, we also want to look at the possibility of 2.5 goals in this event in full time. So we don't have much games for today, Thursday. We are looking forward for games for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which we are going to be preparing a very long list. You want to make sure that you see how you can become a member to access our handpick event on all the games we had based on corner kicks, straight wins, goals, match possibility, by joining the Level 2 Members Pro, that is Level 2 Pro plan, to access all of these matches many days ahead of time, so that you can take advantage of the huge odds and take your winning to the next level. The link will be found below this video description, so that you can easily click on it and join to become a member and start to benefit from members-only videos, as well as members-only match prediction picks. Good luck, and see you again in the next upload. Bye-bye.